Welcome everyone to Minus One Charisma. Oh wow, what's going on here? There's a camera in the way. There's a lot of stuff going on in my life, and we're just gonna go to this window because it looks a lot better. Hello everyone. Welcome to Minus One Charisma, Dungeons & Dragons stream. We're here on this beautiful, what's today, Monday? Jesus. I thought it was Tuesday. I'm gonna be honest. I thought it was Tuesday. Oh no, is the music not working again? Yeah, right. Everything is like not working today. Was I ever with you guys? I think I was always antithetical to you. Empathetic? I don't know that I know that means. Oh, I was like, empathetic? I don't know what that means. Well, I mean, I was excited to learn a new word, but now... No, I'm not. I only have half a brain, and right now my half a brain is only half a working. Bobby, why don't you kick off with what we did last week? In MLS format, 2 pages, double spaced. I will not double space. Oh, pff, boring. Oh, what the hell? Oh my God, why is there no audio? Why is desktop audio not coming through? Ah! Hold on a second. There we go. Let's see. Let's default device. Is that coming through now? Oh, there we go. Now you guys talk.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hello.
I think we can hear people now.
Chat, if you could hear us, type pee pee poo poo.
It better be coming through now. Okay, there we go.
I don't know. I'm not seeing any pee pee poo poos in chat.
Well, yeah, Bobby. Why don't you give us a mini little rundown of what's going on here?
Sure thing, pal. Last week, we jumped right back into our game. Started off with Cornelia jumping through a portal back to her group. She had lost some fingers from a crazed madman who made her play a game where she had to choose between something or taking her finger off. I don't know what the other choice was, but anyway, she lost a lot of fingers. That's the main point of that situation. We got her back. We were in a throne room, and we're trying to figure out like where to go next. And as we're doing that, some like weird like bugs came in and were eating like metal everywhere. And then we were like, fuck, let's go through this part. Let's just destroy this throne and go through the hole under the throne. So we did that. And then we splashed into some water. That was like, I think it was a river or like a big lake or something like that underground. And there was a shoreline. And on the beach, there was like this like crystal. And it had a little guy in it. A little like, it was like kind of like Puss in Boots, but it was like a Mouse in Boots kind of guy. He was super cute. And he was like just like trying to have us help him out. So we're trying to figure out how to get him out of there. And he told us that basically all we needed to do was kill I think it was a 12-headed monster.
40-foot tall.
8 heads, I think.
I forget how many heads, but it was a lot of head monster. It was a 8 to 12 head monster. And we had to kill that guy, get the key in its heart, and then we'd be able to free him from his little prism. So we made a plan. The monster came out. We threw a sea turtle at him that was actually an owlbear that was polymorphed. He fought that thing, didn't really help us that much. But then we were like, okay, new plan. And as we're coming up with the new plan, I think Skid walked out to do a thing, and it heard Skid and started attacking us. So we didn't really have time to think of a plan. So plan B was just attack it. So we did that, and we ended up killing it, and we freed the little guy. And he was really cute, but also kind of annoying. And he gave us a little a little sword. Yeah, a little toothpick sword. And on it, like in like I guess like what was that? It was like angelic writing or like celestial writing. It said something about like it has to be stabbed into a heart or something, or I don't know what it's exactly. Cornelia knows.
When you wish upon a heart.
When you wish upon a heart, there you go. So if you wish upon a heart, say those words, you can cast the spell Wish, and you're granted a wish with that. So we were trying to think of what to do with that, and I started like kind of walking ahead past the crystal where we freed the guy, and he like took off after that. We saw there were 3 different directions to go. There was one that was like a forest with a dragon next to a tree, which we knew from the mouse guy that the last tome might be underneath the dragon, possibly in this like little forest area. I think in another direction there was like a ghostly looking kind of like blacksmith working away, and then the last path was we saw the pit far ahead, and we could hear in the distance a mad god, Elazar the Deathless, quickly approaching, and that's where we kind of left a cliffhanger ending. That's it.
Approaching our direction.
Yeah, that was a good recap.
That
So
was
we
a good
still know.
recap.
Yeah, I watched the episode
didn't know
later,
at
and I was
all.
like, that's just fun to watch us again because we're just so we're hilarious. I'm just gonna say it, we're hilarious.
Bobby, you're like
Yes.
the only one that I know that has
Thinks that.
enough like what's the word, self-confidence, I
Time?
guess, maybe, to like watch
Oh,
yourself
yeah,
and be
sure.
like, this is great, I'm enjoying this. I like watch myself do anything,
Time.
and I'm like, holy hell, who is that?
Yeah.
Look at that freak.
I regret it
Freak of
instantly.
nature. Bobby's like, oh, dude, like, I'm a good guy. I'm really funny. And it's true, but it's like, wow.
Very jealous of that.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, that's a superpower at today's age. Literally.
Well, it's more
You
it's
could be
more
the
of like our
president.
group's really funny together. Me alone, I'm okay. I'm a nice guy, but this group is hilarious and awesome together. So
you guys
I'm okay.
stand with sand beneath your feet, crunching the coastline behind you, still crashing softly. Maybe to you, Kelwise, it's a very reassuring and maybe soothing. Kind of reminds you of home, just that shoreline, the natural hum and hiss as it goes in and out, despite the mega carcass of Hydra that you guys had carved up and cooked and tasted pretty good.
Wagyu.
Yeah. Yeah, H5 Wagyu, because...
Yeah.
Or would it be H12 because of 12 heads? I don't know. Who has we'll call it the needle sword.
I
Who's got
have it.
that? You have it? Okay.
They gave it to me, I think.
I'm just looking at Cornelia to be like, did you, but do you have it? Have it?
No, he
Okay.
can, he can hold on to it.
Yeah, you have 4 obvious directions before you. A 3-pronged intersection that leads it looks like a natural cave that leads from the beach into, and then it slowly fades into these masoned triways. What do we call it? A trident? And it goes back to that masoned built kind of carved stone that the rest of this whole place kind of was built out of, this natural cave, kind of strange and out of place. And then the only other option would be, you assume that the Hydra came from somewhere, and you can kind of interpret that there might be a series of caves or underwater, kind of almost catacomb-like protrusions deep in the water, in the darkness. In front of you, a large, lush green field straight ahead with a plum tree. A large plum tree that you had been notified that there is treasure under the plum tree. The big kind of glaring elephant or dragon in the room there is a massive black dragon sleeping, coiled around this tree. Sleeping gently and quietly. It has this huge, leathery, almost dark skin that it's strange, but the light itself around it, even though this area is like lit by what looks like sunlight, like beaming golden sunlight, the light around him seems to be almost swirling and disappearing, as if its skin itself is absorbing the light. To the east, you hear the soft sounds of a forge, metal on metal, something clink, clink, clink. You can feel immense heat as these bellows kind of wail down the hallway, and you can feel like a breeze of warm air coming from that. And this ghastly figure far off, clink, clink, clink. And to the west, a very similar outcropping that you know as the pit. The staging ground, you can kind of see that village that the workers were forced to live in, that little encampment area. Dilapidated and broken from what you can see, but it's pretty far off. It's far down this tunnel. You know you're under the clock. There's many magical things and doodads and dangers here in the meat grinder. And you guys have some decisions to make.
Okay, so... Well, go ahead, Kate.
Well, I was going to ask you, how many of those books do we have right now?
You have 3.
And how many are there total?
4.
4?
You're assuming there's 4.
I feel like we were told there were 4.
I feel like I also remember that.
Well, it's always been called the Tome of 4.
That sounds right. Oh, you're not telling me it was F-O-R-E this whole time, are you? I shouldn't say things like that, because then it just gets
Rezik had kind of been piecing this together as one giant spell, and each of these pieces kind of fit out. If you had laid all these pages out, they kind of make a section, and he had kind of pieced together that there's with the 3 books, he's got 3 of the sections, and there's a clear like 4th piece missing to this. Almost it's almost like a giant spell ring that you would lay out and copy.
Okay. So yeah, how far away is the dragon?
The dragon
from us?
Well, there's a long hallway, and then it kind of opens up into this big lush green field, and then the dragon itself is from the opening. Let's see here. It's maybe like 300 feet in from the entryway.
And how far away is the blacksmith? Pretty similar?
Yeah, the blacksmith, the same tunnel length, but then the actual forge itself is much, much smaller. It's this kind of like, you can kind of see circular-ish room. There's a few tall walls that are blocking your complete vision. But you do see kind of like these orangish, orange kind of flickering lights, very similar to like a magma or a lava kind of illuminating, and you can smell like almost like a brimstone, a really rough kind of molten rock smell kind of wafting from that direction.
Okay. And then you mentioned that we can hear Elazar. It was like in the far, far distance, or we can like hear he's here right now, or is like do we have a little bit of time?
It's more like your 6th sense is telling you that he's always coming.
Okay. All right.
I've got a question. The black dragon who appears to be absorbing light, does that remind us of like a similar characteristic of crowstone? Like, does crowstone absorb light in a similar way?
Crowstone doesn't absorb light not quite in the same way. It seems to be just like a material, almost like a marble, but it's just what's wild about it, especially in the slums, is like even when you just wipe it away, the crowstone is pristine and perfect. These roads look new, despite being, assuming, thousands of years old.
Mm-hmm.
I've been a dragon before. I was a white dragon for a bit. Is this dragon bigger or smaller than how, like, the size I was?
It's 4 times bigger than you. Like
Ooh,
in total
let's
size.
go. Okay, it's an ancient dragon. Shit. Okay.
The
Its
size of
horns,
the undead.
It has these massive horns that come up, around, and then forward. Each of these horns are probably like 2 skids.
Crap.
I'm pretty sure I could fit 2 of me in one of them horns. Does
Like a skid kebab.
skid kebab. I wonder, does it smell like a level up in that room if we kill the dragon? Does it smell like if we killed it, we would level up and get our HP back?
If you killed this dragon, there is a possibility. It's a non-zero
you're
chance
saying
that
there's
one of
a
you would
chance.
level up.
And we may not have to. We may be able to. If it's an ancient dragon, it might be able to be. Well,
We can chat.
I don't know. Okay. Well, so
Do you think? Sorry.
you're good.
Maybe blacksmith guy over here could help us to kill said ancient massive dragon. Do you think?
Well, what I was thinking. I mean, I think the mouse guy told us that he stole a book from wizards, and it might be under a tree with fruit. So that might be the last tome. So whatever we do, we need to go there for sure. But I was thinking we can either split up and we could dragon and blacksmith. But now that I know these super big, we'll have to maybe either go to blacksmith first or just do the dragon and then go to the pit because we're running out of time. So what do you all want to do? Because it could be an awesome weapon. We have no idea what the blacksmith is going to provide.
Or he could try to murder us too. Is there a way that we could double the amount of our group? Do you have some sort of spell that makes us like
Use magic.
two of us?
There is that spell. I don't have that one. That is a really awesome spell though. Yes. Wish I had that.
Duplicity or whatever.
I wish you had that too.
Simulacrum doesn't
There's-
exist.
Simulacrum and there's clone. Don't have either of those.
Boy.
I'm kidding.
Cornelia, what do you want to do?
You have no idea what these tomb things are, the symbols that we're missing a page of. Like, will it just be a portal? Do we need this to get to the source heart or something? Like,
Well, I've been collecting them for the entirety of our campaign, so I'm assuming it's probably may be important. Possibly.
that's
Like, if you can read them, can you tell us what it is by reading it? Miss, I could have read this the whole time and told no one.
Are the books in Celestial as well?
So he doesn't know what the actual thing does, and he wouldn't be able to figure it out really
Oh,
without
it
the
was a
whole
sword.
thing.
Yeah.
Or was Celestial. Just kidding.
Basically, each one I got was like a different thing. I think the first book was like a book of like the bourgeois like poetry or something, or like writing or a story. It was like very strange. They were all very different and distinct and very strange. And I didn't know what they did exactly, but I'm guessing like adding them all up will be some kind of crazy ass spell or the way to shut this shit down. I don't know.
We do it.
Did we ever fully
I think so.
translate the journal, my mom's journal? Did that ever get fully translated?
Yeah, you read that,
Okay.
and it kind of unlocks some of the mysteries of your past, where you came from.
Okay.
How basically all the tieflings are pseudo related. At least like second
Weird.
cousins.
Giving
Gotcha.
Targaryen.
Yeah. Trust the tiny Targaryen.
Yeah.
All right. Well, clock is ticking. My vote is no matter what, going to the forest. But we can go to the blacksmith if you want to. It could be a distraction, possibly, or it could be a really cool item. So, up to you guys. So, what do you all think? Go to the blacksmith or not? Who's down?
I'm blacksmith. And
Blacksmith?
dragon, reluctantly dragon.
Okay.
I'm super dragon, but also
Super
wouldn't
dragon.
mind going to the blacksmith.
Okay.
I
I'll just go with the flow. I mean, the more fighting I do without sleep, the less powerful I'll be at the end. But that's probably all of us. So,
Yep.
Listen,
woo!
it's not like 100% sure that we're gonna have to fight the dragon, right? There's a possibility.
It's
So
a
we can
small
like-
possibility.
Maybe
out.
he
We could
just
be
has
friends.
a riddle. Maybe.
Okay. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go to the dragon, and I also want to do the blacksmith, but I guess the dragon is more important.
Well, we got 3 people who want to go see the blacksmith, and Trust and I are kind of just like cool with whatever. So let's do the blacksmith first and just check it out, just kind of get a feel. If it's not working out, we'll just bounce immediately.
Whatever.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Let's go.
Should we go in together? Or should we send Cowboys in first?
Have we been short resting this during this time?
Yeah, you had a
I
short
would
rest.
love to. I would love that.
You did while you ate
Yeah.
the.
We did.
yeah.
ate
Yeah,
Yeah, we
Firebolt.
had a short rest.
Oh, did we? Well, I didn't know that. Okay. Cool.
All right.
Walk, 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 walk.
Yeah.
Is everyone good?
Mm-hmm.
For the most part? Okay.
Yeah.
You guys kind of walk, and as you
I'm
walk
pretty-
closer and closer, with every step, it seems like the temperature seems to raise just a little bit and a little bit and a little bit. And by the time you even get to the entrance to this kind of what looks like a massive shaft that points straight down into what looks like a massive lava pit, you're already sweating and kind of covered in this layer of grime. You walk out, and this is what you see. For those of you on...
Yeah.
I ran away.
Yeah.
You see this massive room, and it drops. The lava itself is maybe 40 feet down off the edges of this area. And in the center of this is a forge, and there's this ghastly figure just kind of crank, 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 ding, ding, ding. Just kind of so absorbed in her work that, and she seems to be like this kind of short, almost dwarven, but not quite. She seems to be a human, just very, very short, and she's got these just massive shoulders. Just somebody who like works, who's been working in this field for a very long time. She looks very proficient. She seems very sure of herself.
So proficient looking.
Yeah. And she just seems absorbed in her work. She seems to be making something. And the things that she's hitting, too, are they look ethereal. They look that similar kind of see-through, including her hammer. Everything looks ethereal.
All right, Ghost Lady, you're up. And I kind of just nudge Trust a little bit. Just
What? I'm a ghost lady. What?
Yeah, you the soul person.
Ghost.
Pretty good.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not. No, I eat them. I don't talk to them. What are you?
And Killwise.
I'll peek out around. Excuse me.
Okay, so you
my
kind of walk in
fine-
there, and she immediately, her head just kind of looks straight up at you.
Did somebody order a musician?
A musician? What? What are you talking about?
Oh, I'm a bard. And I pull out my ukulele
Okay.
and I start strumming it, start playing a tune on it.
And then she just goes back to work.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna if she's gonna play it and not do anything, then I'm gonna play it. Wait. Where's my? I have something that when someone listens to me play, they're like charmed or something. Where is it?
Okay, it's like mantle of something.
Oh, enthralling performance.
Oh, enthralling performance. Okay.
And I need to perform for a minute. So as if I can like
Okay.
freaking
Yeah.
go for a minute.
and one of the things you lived pretty close to the forging district in Capital City. And you know that the dwarves there who are forging, they tend to have kind of a rhythmic quality to them when they work. And she's no different. And so she does it. And as you're, it's like this kind of like, you kind of get into this weird, almost like Wolf of Wall Street, like kind of thing. Since you're working.
I wanna tap into and work off of her rhythm she's already created.
Okay, yeah. And to those of you watching, it's hot, but it's also like this beat is hot and fresh. It's fire, yeah. And
it's hot, but it's hot. Yeah.
And you can see the woman kind of really getting into the performance and the rhythm of it, and as she's working, and she seems enthralled.
Then I will gently step aside and let Rezik continue.
Okay, you step aside.
She's all buttered up for you, buddy.
Great. And I'll kind of step up, and they're kind of like doing the whole
playing.
like.
I'll just keep playing for ambiance. I've already got her, but like.
Okay.
There's kind of like a song happening, and I'm just kind of just like as it goes along, I try to join in by just kind of clapping a little bit, like.
Ooh, roll me a performance.
Like.
Roll me a performance. Let's see if you have rhythm.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna move you into the room.
That's not bad. 14 plus 8, so okay, that's 22, right? Yeah, 22.
22. Okay, yeah. You've got rhythm. Who knew?
Hey, how's it going?
And she kind of looks up at you again. Yeah? What are you doing here? What do you want?
We're here for the ultimate weapon, designed by the amazing blacksmith of yore.
There's no you're here. Just me.
Oh, okay. Sorry. What is your name?
They call me the Forge. Yeah.
The Forge.
Oh yeah.
That's a pretty kick-ass name. All right. Great.
Well, it's it's functional.
Awesome. Well, what are you by chance working on, the Forge?
Oh, this here? Oh, just a few doodads and knickknacks.
Ooh.
You wouldn't have anything like a doodad or a knickknack you'd like combined into something new? I like to make things that were old into something new, but usually
wonderful.
You combine two things, yeah.
Yeah, we have tons of doodads and knickknacks. We are adventurers, and we've been traveling for a very long time, so we have an ample amount of things that you might be able to combine. That would be wonderful. Does it come at any kind of a cost?
Well, yeah, to work on this kind of level, you attract a certain attention of otherworldly beings. And if they just disturb my work, well then, I can't really, do my stuff, So, you keep them away from me, and I'll make you something new out of two things that are old.
Well, that seems like a pretty fair deal.
Yeah?
Let me just, 1 second, and I'll just kind of turn around and kind of do a
Yeah,
brief
take your time.
What do you guys think?
Price on something like that.
What?
Price? How much does it cost?
It just costs basically us protecting them for a little bit from any kind of things that try to attack them.
I think they said supernatural beings, to be specific.
All right, so more fighting. Great.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
Which we're really good at. We can defend people from things. We're good at that.
Yeah, we
That is
are.
accurate.
What if there's probably no way that she could combine the parapet of wound closures with the wish sword so that you don't have to have a heart, right? That's probably not a thing.
That's actually pretty smart.
That would be unbelievably amazing if that's possible. Yes, definitely.
My only
Feels too
fear.
good to be true.
Yeah, because she was like, "Oh, I'll turn it into something new." And what if it literally turns it into something different? Like, you give her these two things and it's a gamble at what it turns into, instead of, like, getting the two things melded for
Well,
real.
we might be able to ask her, right? Like, hey, if you put these two together, what happens? Maybe she'll know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are the. I don't have any cool things, but other than the necklace. But anyone else? Cornelia, what's in there? What's inside? And knock on her belly.
So I have this cool javelin that makes you feel good. I have this coin pouch that looks like it's a full coin pouch, but there's nothing in there. I have this flask, that elven flask. Wow, I forgot all about that.
The alcohol is connected to the tap. That's so fun.
Yeah. We have that whip, that chaos whip.
Oh, that was crazy. Yeah.
Chaos.
That could be crazy cool. Oh, wow.
Wait. What if Chaos Whip Mall of Sieges?
Oh, oh man. That could either be really cool or really like crazy and
Now,
not
when she
great.
said, before we get too far, when she said she takes two, she says she takes two old things and makes them new. You guys kind of got the feeling that like maybe it's something like completely new.
Okay, so I was right.
Okay.
Like it's not really
Okay.
combining things. It's just taking things and mangling up the magic in them and making something else.
When
come
I
out.
asked that and James didn't answer, I had a feeling that that was not the case.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Well, the whip, keep that in mind. Do we trust using that? So that would be a good one to
It'd be a possible good one, yeah.
use, and it's a +3 whip, so it's powerful if that means anything to what the outcome will be. But
I don't have anything that I'm not using. Oh, I do have a helm of comprehending languages.
Okay.
Might be helpful against a dragon that perhaps could speak a
Oh.
language.
yeah.
I would hope.
And she kind of looks
Oh,
over
no,
to you
I-
guys, whispering in the
no, no.
corner.
And the more things you combined all at once, the more powerful the thing probably is gonna be when it comes out.
Oh, dang.
Mhm.
So if we are doing this, I'd be fine doing that whip. I don't need that coin pouch that looks like there's tons in there, that has some magic, and then whatever else I said, the third item.
Okay.
We also, I mean, we probably want to keep the deck
Oh,
of
the
many
flask.
things, but
Yes.
Yeah.
We
Yes,
probably
definitely.
do. Yeah. That's our backup plan. If things go real sideways.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I've got a war pick. That's about it. I'm not willing to give up my bow. It's the only thing that does any damage that I have. So, oh, we do have a boomstick though, which I think I'd be willing to throw in to this.
Okay.
Aww. Poor Steve.
Yeah, I don't have any stuff I'm not using. Well, am I not using the boots of speed? I thought I was.
You had those boots that made you a drider for a while.
Yeah, the spider boots.
Yeah, use the
My
spider one.
spider boots? Yeah, but I like my spider butt.
Well, I was just saying that's probably why you didn't have the other boots.
Boots is... Oh, right.
Spider butt.
Spider butt. Yeah, I don't need the boots of speed. I could throw in the boots of speed.
So then the question is, do we try to make a couple items or just one really overpowered something?
Well, how many things do we have?
Let's make a tally.
All right.
All right. So far we have the javelin, the coin pouch, the chaos whip, the helm of comprehending. Well, I'm gonna keep that possibly. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we'll
but
keep that. Speed boots.
speed boots.
We've got a boomstick or a war pick.
That's 6.
That's a good amount of things.
We can do 3 and 3.
So actually,
Two
really quick,
things of 3?
Trust.
Yeah.
Could I interest you in something for those boots of speed? Care for a trade?
Little short guy over here.
What do you have to give me for them?
I have.
His soul at the end of his life.
Do you have a potion of vitality?
No.
Oh, I would take that.
Boy, I really don't have a whole bunch of things that I could trade, unfortunately.
Do you have any extra healing potions?
I've got some.
I have a potion healing you can use.
I feel like I want to keep them. Unfortunately, I've got some Keotom's ointments. They cure things, and they give you some health, but they're not like powerful. They're not like potions of greater healing or better.
Okay, I'll take them, and I'll hand you the boots.
Okay.
And take this potion of superior healing as well, Trust, that we have just kind of lying around.
Ooh, thank you.
I feel
I know,
like
last was
going into this next bit of whatever we're doing here, we're absolutely going to have to heal each other. So
Oh, for sure.
splitting these up around might
What's-
be a smart idea.
Yeah.
What's the ointment? What am I putting in here?
It's Keoghtoms ointment.
Oh, that's not in D&D Beyond. What? Not showing up.
Just disappears instantly.
Keo what?
Ghtom.
Got it. Okay, thank you.
All right. Well, that's pretty great. I think we have like 5 items then, so that's a good amount of things to toss in there.
Yeah, the whip. Did you get the javelin too? That makes you feel good.
Javelin, yeah.
Javelin makes you feel good.
Yeah, I wish we would have used that. Wonder if it's something cooler, but it's fine.
I wonder, because Skid doesn't know about this, but the cloak with the person trapped inside that Dresden has, if we had given that to her, would they have just died? Anyways.
Oh, probably.
Or would they have been released and then join us? Ugh.
I wonder if we could have made him make the wish. Can a cloak make a wish? No heart.
I mean, it can make wishes, but I don't know if it could hold a sword. I wish I could hold the sword.
Okay, great. So yeah, I guess we'll just toss. So do you want to use all 5 of those items, or do you want to keep maybe like 1 or 2 of those, or are we cool with just tossing them all in?
Do you mean like putting all 5 in for 1 hella OP, or like separating them like 2 and 3? Is that what you're
That's
asking?
also, yeah, that's also an option. I was saying if anyone was like, oh, we have 5, can I keep this, kind of thing. But if we're cool with either all in one or like separate into 2 different things.
We're keeping the Helm of Comprehending.
Yes.
Did my audience necklace, that didn't actually give me any pluses, did it? Or did it give me a +1 to performance?
2 to
Charisma.
charisma.
+2 to my charisma.
It was a brooch, I believe.
Right. Okay, never mind.
So we're doing the whip, the javelin, the little bag.
Whip, javelin, bag. War pick.
The war pick.
There's a 5th thing. I don't know what it was.
We also have, I wrote this down a little while ago and I don't recall what it means, but we have a small cloth bag with arcane runes, and I wrote it's a tan bag of tricks.
Oh.
Wait, those are the animals, aren't they? They're little animals, and if you throw it, it becomes the animal, I think.
So those were our...
Yes.
No, because I used that. That was... Oh, maybe that was the same thing.
The goat.
Because I used the goat. Yeah.
Right. I thought it was it not a bunch
Well, that
of
was the
little
ivory goat. That was the ivory goat figurine. This is a different.
Yeah,
that
those were
was the
different.
figurine.
Oh, okay.
Bag of tricks does throw out animals, though.
And
There's
dude,
itty bitty, right?
What?
There's itty bitty.
well, the tan one is the best one. You can do bigger. Like it has like ape and like black bear, tiger. So those are good.
Yeah, I can throw out like... I don't think they're itty bitty. I think that the first bag throws out like badgers and rats and weasels and stuff. And the tan bag throws out jackal, ape, baboon, axebeak, black bear, giant weasel, giant hyena.
And you get 3 of those.
La tigra. But that would be a magic item if you don't plan on using it.
Ooh,
You could throw in.
Axebeak. That's
Throw
pretty
in
sick.
with the dragon. Oh, and the flask. If we don't want that flask anymore, the elven flask was the other item.
Are there any magic
Probably
books that we've already used that we're not going to use again that we could throw in?
Magic books?
Yeah, were any of the... No, never mind. I don't know. I didn't know if there was any magic like contained in any of the like tomes we've collected over this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have anything like that. I don't think. We do have core, but that might be crazy.
Ooh. Giant
And,
chunk of core.
I don't know.
That's another backup
Walks
plan
around
too.
the room, licking things, and you hear a distinct sizzle every time. Just
Oh, can we trade him?
Oh no.
burning himself over and over again.
I think that's it, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty good.
So, how many items total?
We have
Are you
5.
putting
We
the,
have
the bag of tricks in there?
No. That one's we'll keep that one. That's really good. So javelin, chaos whip, war pick, elven flask, and coin pouch. It's
Coin
5.
Okay.
My things.
So all in one, or do you want to separate those guys? What do you think? Probably all in one, right?
I think
Or separate them?
I'm on team 2, but
Let's go. Team
3
2.
and
Team
2.
2. Okay.
3 and 2, but I don't know.
Yeah. Let's
I'm
do
only
2.
worried
I
that
don't
there's
know.
going to be a lot of people and we're running out of time, so we're going to have to do 2 battles. So just keep that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Let's just do
true.
one. Let's just do one.
Yeah.
follow up before we do that. I take out like my water skin and I empty it. Wine.
Yeah, let's go take a
Take a
swig
chug.
before this, yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
I
Yep.
hand it around. Hopefully it's good.
Cheers.
You would imagine it's like reached its peak by this point. It's been several decades since we got it.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's vinegar.
No, it like comes in through its magic. It's not just sitting in there.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
But like, wherever this is stored, I mean, 25 years storing wine.
It's the next batch, actually.
See, I imagine it's the next batch.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. You approach as she's just working, and immediately you kind of see her eyes light up as you hand her these items, and it's weird because she can touch them even though she's spectral, and she kind of lays them on this massive forge, and she lays them out, and you can see that she's just, everything else is now gone.
Oh?
And she raises her hammer, gives one last look to you, and
You ready?
this sound just kind of echoes through the space.
Everyone get on a platform.
Jason, roll me a D10 plus 5.
A D10 plus 5?
Get on a platform.
7?
Ooh. Immediately.
I don't like. It was a 0. I mean, and by that I mean a 1.
A
That was
massive
0.
snake-like creature appears. These blood-red eyes staring at this forge master, intent to kill. Everyone roll initiative.
We'll do it. Let's go.
It's not bad.
Oh, can I not
Oh
roll
man.
initiative here? Oh, there it goes. 18.
18 for me as well.
I got 12.
I got 23.
Oh man.
I got 15.
Okay. Immediately,
Oh boy, oh boy.
this thing raises its hand into the air, and it starts to vibrate. This trident, and the prongs of the trident are almost these snake heads that seem to slither and weave as they move, and you start to hear a deep and guttural hiss that echoes throughout as you start to see creatures start to appear around the room.
Whoa, whoa.
Skid. As this happens, you react first. And they all seem intent on the Forge Master in the middle.
Of course.
I am going to use my movement and my action to move over here.
Okay.
Just kidding. It's not letting me go over. Can you make me go over there? It's not letting me.
Sure.
There's a wall.
Oh, sorry. There?
Oh, sorry. I want to be like.
There?
Yeah, there's good.
Okay.
And I bonus action say. Well, I really hope that they understand that means that I don't want to fight them and to just chill out.
Okay. They don't seem to. It was a long shot, but you tried anyways, and we appreciate that. But they don't seem to even really clock you. They really seem to be hell-bent on stopping whatever this Forge Master is doing. But you are barring their way. Killwise.
I am going to cast Hunter's Mark
On.
the black snake.
Okay.
Seems like the most important one. And then I'm going to shoot an arrow at it.
Okay. Roll an attack.
Well, I'll take it. It misses.
Okay. So you shoot an arrow and it goes wide.
It was unless something under a 10 hits.
It's tough because in here the heat, there's so much heat that even from that distance, their figure is kind of this wavy. It's hard to tell if the snakes are moving on this trident or it's just the heat in the room is barring your vision. But nonetheless,
Actually, I'm sorry. I apologize. It was a 13. Does a 13 hit?
13 does not hit.
Okay, that's what I figured. Okay, cool. That's it for me for this turn then.
Okay. You do have 2 attacks, by the way.
Yeah, but I
Hunter's Mark is a bonus action, and when you use your attack,
you know what?
2 attacks.
Thank you.
Eh?
So I'll shoot another arrow.
I just didn't know if you were like, maybe not.
Thanks for that reminder.
I mean, it's up to you.
You are absolutely correct. That is a 18. That's a 29 to hit.
Okay, a 29 hits.
Assembled my dice earlier. Let's see. 2, 7.
Trying to charm them.
11 points of damage.
11 points of damage. Okay.
Did somebody say charm?
Okay. Cornelia, it's your turn.
All right, I will just move up here to get a closer look at one of these guys that Skid is near. I have 35. I can't really move beyond that, sorry, but I'm trying to attack this guy that's in front of Skid over here with my crossbow.
Okay. Where do you want to move? Sorry, it's...
Like below, on the other side of this ring. Yeah, right
Okay.
there.
Yeah, I didn't know these were walls. I thought they were just like steps. Hard to tell. I wonder if I can just
Yeah.
turn them off. Where's the walls?
Well, if you played the game.
Ah, there's the walls setting. I just deleted these walls. Huh? Huh? Delete the walls. There, no more walls. Ah. I'm learning. You okay?
I guess I should make an attack.
No, never.
Okay. What are you doing? You're attacking?
Yep, and I rolled a nat 20 for the
Okay. So, just want
What?
you to know that Skid is not within 5 feet of these guys, by the way.
Okay, well, I still rolled a nat 20. I won't get snake attack, I guess.
Okay. But Nat 20 is pretty amazing. Which one are you tagging?
Damn it. I will do the one that is.
Name these.
Has Skid
By their...
wounded any of them?
No.
No.
Just gonna name them by their health bars.
126?
Yeah.
Is that what this said?
Don't look at that. Those are just
It's
like...
terrifying.
Those are just... I just needed the visuals. But I just needed to name, like... There. So I know which one's which.
Well, I just rolled, I think, 12 damage
12 damage? To this one?
to the north one, yeah.
Okay. To number 1. Okay.
I wish I could do more, but I guess that's it.
All right. Rezik.
Can you bring the map up on stream? I can't see it on my computer, but I can see it on the stream from my iPad. Just want to see what we're dealing with here.
Skid's here. Forge here. Snakes are like this. Sorry.
Okay. And Forge is in the middle?
Yeah, this is the Forge Master.
Okay.
Is that another earthquake?
And Trust, you're next. Another earthquake?
I don't know. A really tiny one. But maybe not. I'm next! Okay.
I don't think so. My TV shakes a lot when there's an earthquake.
After me, sorry. He meant next after me.
You're next. You're on deck.
Oh, I know what I'm doing. Shit.
Okay.
I mean, we could
how
hold on. Oh, okay. What's up?
How far away is Skid from me? Actually, how far away is Skid from Forge?
Skid is 35 feet away from the Forge. 35 feet-ish. 35 feet.
35 feet?
Yeah. And
Crap.
50 feet away
Okay.
from you.
Okie dokie. In that case, I will go. I'm gonna go over to Forge in the middle of the map.
15, 20, 25, 30.
And
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I can do this spell, I think. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to pull out a spell scroll, and I'm going to cast Destructive Wave.
Okay.
So any creature I choose within 30 feet of me. So can I position myself to be within 30 feet of all these baddies?
Within 30 feet of them?
Is that possible? Yeah.
Well, this is your 30 feet movement. Unfortunately, no, not right now. This is the only guy you can get within 30 feet of with your movement. Everyone else is farther away.
Please
Oh,
don't.
darn.
Skid is within 30 feet. You could
Well, it wouldn't hurt
wave.
you guys. If you choose it gets hurt.
But you could choose Skid. I'm just saying.
I could choose Skid. No, that's okay. That's okay. I won't do that then. I will save that for next round. So instead of that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fire. I'm gonna hit the big snaky with let's hit him with the old. Let's see. Let's hit him with the old. Let's try banishment
Ooh.
first. Let's try that first. Let's see if that works.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So they have to make a charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw. Oh shit. Okay.
Oh, I totally forgot to double my damage on that crit hit, by the way.
It would be you'd add 6 to it. So 18 total.
18. Yeah.
Okay. It is a. Let's see. It's a 20, a dirty 20.
Ugh, crap. Okay, it doesn't work. Darn it. Okay.
And you see this black one seems to almost shimmer with like magical energies around it.
Gotcha.
It seems to have like almost like your spell was like torn from the air when it entered near.
Lame.
Not that it didn't go off. It's just that this thing seems to be very
Counterspell.
very powerful. It didn't counterspell. You would have seen that. It didn't counterspell.
Just has like a magical aura. Gotcha.
It just
Okay.
seems to be very, very magically attuned from what you can see.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I don't have anything else I can do, so I'm just gonna go ahead and I will just stand in front of the forge.
Okay.
And that's all I'll do.
We'll just move you. We'll move you one more over. That was your 30 feet there. Okay. Trust. What are you doing?
All right, I'm gonna cast the flaming sphere.
Okay.
That's tight.
And I don't. Can I cast it between these two snakes?
I believe flaming spheres only takes up 5 foot square.
You're right, but I'm just saying, like, I don't want to mess up the map with the measuring tapes, like I did last time. It has a 60-foot range, and I want to put it between them.
You don't want it to put it on them. Okay, so like that?
I don't think you can't put it on them. It doesn't have to be in an occupying space.
Unoccupied space. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Hello?
But you can bonus action,
Here.
right?
Yes, I can bonus action move it. Like I can ram it into a creature.
Oh, okay.
And also, if a creature ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere, it has to make a dex saving throw or it takes damage. So.
Okay.
But I just need to save since, it needs some bit of tallow and a pinch of brimstone. Trust just like wipes some tallow off her lute and brimstone off her horns, and she's just like, spear. I've not done this before, so I'm excited.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Hell
Let me
yeah.
see if I can find. Continue. Sorry.
So
Better
yeah,
framing here.
I'm like, and the big flaming sphere appears, and then for my bonus action, I will be like, and ram it right into the black snake.
Okay. Let's see if this works. If this works. Yeah. If it doesn't work, no. It's not letting you do it. No, that's not working. No. Okay, you ram it into the snake.
Right into the snake.
Oh, that's why. And it rolls a dexterity saving throw.
If you ram the sphere into the creature must make a saving throw against the sphere's damage. Sphere stops moving this turn. It doesn't say, but
I believe it has to roll a dex save.
Dex. Since the one when it's just ends its turn is Dex, it's probably also Dex.
Okay, so it rolls a dexterity save of a 13, which I believe is a fail.
Yes. 17.
17
No.
damage.
Yeah, 17. No. No, that's just my Dex, or that's the save. Where? Oh my God, I have so many spells in so many different areas. 2d6. Great.
Chronicles.
Great. For a total of 4 damage.
4 damage. Wait, let me see if it has resistance.
There's no
No.
modifier to add to that.
That's
It says
true. It's
charisma?
not in my D&D Beyond. I don't think there's a modifier. I just have it copy pasted into a document.
No, there's no modifiers. I think it's just 2d6.
Yeah. Yeah. I tried.
4 better than 0.
I feel like trust is either so useless or like
No.
devastating. There's no in between. I'm either I'm either like barely scratching an enemy or I'm cutting its head off, and there is no middle ground.
Why won't this work? Well, with that, I apologize. With that, the flaming sphere is still there. I'm sorry. It's just, what is happening? Oh God, did I upload like 70 things and now the game is dying? What is
I'm
happening?
hearing a lot of oh gods, oh no's over there.
Oh no! Oh
Concerning.
no! Oh gosh! Oh jeez! Oh wow!
Oh God! Zoinks! Hey, it worked! Oh, it's weird. It's got a yellow outline. There we go. There's your flaming sphere.
Not a transparent background.
I know, I thought it was. Oh well.
It's okay.
Oh,
It's fine.
Immediately. We'll go down the line. These snakes jump towards the Forge Master. The first snake
goodness.
attempts to jump over you, Skid.
Oh.
Roll a athletics check to see.
Okay.
It got
Athletic.
an 11.
Okay. Oh, I rolled like doo-doo. I rolled a 2, which makes that an 11.
A tie? Oh, let's re-roll that. This time it rolled a 22.
This time I rolled a 15 plus 9, which is 24.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So it immediately tries to jump over you, and you use your stature to kind of knock it back. And as you do knock it back, its giant mouth opens, and these huge fangs dripping with venom come at you. What's your armor class?
20.
20. Rolls an 18. It doesn't hit you, as
Oof.
this other
Oh man.
5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40. Moves
These
here
guys.
and then rushes up to the Forge Master with a dash attack.
Look at that.
Ow.
This
Getting
one,
bigger.
5,
Oh, okay. Well, be careful.
25. Moves here, and spits a beam of poison at the Forge Master. That's a
We're
not
nat
protecting!
20.
Am I in front of the Forge Master?
We gave him good
it-
dice!
Is it able to get it disadvantage because I'm in front of the Forge Master or not?
You can try and take the hit for the Forge Master.
Do it.
Let's just do a spell called the Silvery Barbs instead.
Okay. Use Silvery Barbs. It re-rolls the nat 20 with a 19. It still
okay.
hits, but it's not a
Then
crit.
I'll throw myself in front of the Forge Master then.
You throw yourself in front of the Forge Master.
That's a bad idea, but yes.
Poison just comes roaring out.
Oh god.
You take 21 points of acid damage
Ugh.
as this kind of washes over you. And roll me a Constitution saving throw.
I don't want to.
Nuh-uh.
Constitution saving throw?
Yeah.
Con save. That's 15 plus 5 plus 1 for my an item I have. What was it again? It was the Ring of Protection. So it's a 21.
Okay. No more adverse effects except for your skin is kind of just almost bubbling and popping. You can just hear it, and anyone around can kind of smell mixed with the brimstone, like the smell of like burning flesh. This
Gross.
other one here, and then also uses a dash and slithers up to the Forge Master. Immediately, this creature moves to the side over here. Raises that trident with the 3 kind of slithering snakes on it. And what is this? What is this smell? Oh, that's not the one. That's not the one I wanted. Damn it. Raises the staff and points it at you, Trust.
Oh!
Trust, roll me a charisma saving throw.
Okay.
DC
Easy breezy.
is
Easy
18.
breezy.
I didn't pick up luck anywhere, did I? At any point? Does anyone got any luck hanging off of them? That should have been so easy, but I rolled so badly, I got a 15.
Poof! Trust disappears.
Oh god. Is that a spell? Was that a spell? I don't have a reaction anyway. Never
Does
mind.
my flaming sphere stay put?
Your flaming sphere.
I'm not dead.
Sure, it stays put. Yeah. Yeah.
I guess I will ask though. Was that a spell?
Yeah. It was a spell.
And does anybody here have counterspell? Because I already have used my reaction. So fuck. Okay.
And
Fucking wizards, right? Am I right?
I can only smash
Hey, anyone
real
have a
good.
counter spell? And you guys see just as Trust just kind of like there's no fanfare, it's just gone.
Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
You guys see a slight smile appear on its lips.
On the snake?
Skid.
Okay.
I'm going to.
Sorry. One of your magic items disappears.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, 5 rounds.
Okay.
In a similar fashion of the go, I'm gonna smack the sneaky snake in front of me.
Okay.
Let's go.
And I
Where's my mouse?
am going to roll something so good.
So good. It's gonna be so good.
I rolled a 3.
Oh.
So that's for a 10. Or sorry, for a 13.
That is not a hit.
I'm like busy looking for like trust.
I'm on vacation.
Okay, I'm gonna swing at it again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 21.
A 21 hits.
Yippee! Damage, I rolled an 11.
Okay.
That's good. We'll take that.
Yeah, you smash this thing and you feel, even though it's just this giant mass of muscle, you feel it connect and really just kind of rupture the internal kind of bits and pieces of its vertebrae.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna look at it. I'm gonna go. I told you that I didn't want to fight.
Okay.
Ugh,
Next
that
up
makes
we
me so
have
sad.
Ketwise.
Echo, stop. Oh my gosh.
All right. Okay, cool. So I'm going to move to here. Oh. How do I move? There we go. Nope.
Oh, you gotta
Gotta hit the right button.
the box.
Not that one. That's the one. Okay, I'm gonna move to here. I'm going to take one of the ball bearings that I have in my pouch out. I'm going to toss it into the air, and I'm going to cast Conjure Barrage, which creates a 60-foot cone of barrage.
That sounds cool.
And the goal here is to sort of hit as many of these guys as possible.
Must succeed a dex saving throw. The creature takes
Yep.
3d8 damage. Failed save. Okay. Let's see. Is there a cone? Cone
That's
template.
a good question.
Cone template.
60-foot cone? There we go. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be hard. You can't really do it without hitting the Forge Master on this far one. So you could probably hit these 3, or hit the Forge Master and hit all 4.
Oh, there we
Shoot it
go.
on this. Super. You did-
I'd prefer not to hit the Forge Master. I would prefer to hit the 2 green guys to the south and the 1 black guy.
black. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
There we go. Just like that.
Just like
Yeah.
that.
Perfect.
Nice.
3d8.
Go Kelwise.
3d8. I don't know how to delete these things. Okay, and they all have to make dex saves.
Yeah.
First one passes, second one passes, and the black one passes. I rolled an 18, 18, and 19. But they'd still take
Super.
half damage.
Cool.
Throw
Cool.
those dice away.
Yeah. Please.
It's this big gold metal die.
Whatever dice you were rolling yesterday,
I'll
throw
start
them away.
rolling on the Foundry tabletop. That way.
Use one of my dice.
Not lucky.
Those are pretty good.
Yeah.
Yes.
I do have
Bobby
a set of
dice.
Bobby dice around here
Everything.
somewhere.
I actually don't do that because then if it rolls well, I'll They'll hate me, so don't do that.
Bobby dice.
Never mind.
Got some Bobby dice.
Okay, that's +6. So that is 11, 15, 20 points of damage. Halved.
20 points of damage halved to 10. So we have 4, 3, and this one take 10 points each.
Boy, howdy.
Okay, and this ricochet of this massive kind of almost shotgun of bullets goes flying out. Anything else you want to do? Oh, you also do extra d6 to the black one because you're
Solid.
Hunter's Mark.
And I imagine that also comes with a Colossus Slayer. Since we fit him already, so that's an extra 9 points of damage
9
to him.
points of damage. All right. Doing good. Doing good.
And well, since that's if you use magic, can you also then attack with a
No,
normal
your
attack?
action.
Yeah.
That
It takes both
specific
actions.
spell is an action.
Yeah. Okay. Then that's it for me.
Okay. Kelwise Cornelia.
All right. I will. Do any of these guys look like they're about to go down?
They don't. They only 10 damage was the first damage of those guys up close. The person who's probably taken the most damage so far, but maybe looks the strongest, is the black
Okay, yeah.
snake creature. But the one in front of the one next to Skid has taken 29 points of giant smack you in the face damage.
Does it look like I can move them if I cast Gust of Wind?
Gust
Do
of
they
wind.
look too heavy or
Well, it would come up to a roll.
They look heavy.
They are large, but they're not so heavy. Gust of wind.
Okay. Because we've come across
Strength saving
ones
throw
where
will be
I
pushed
haven't been
15
able to
feet in a
move.
direction away from you, following the line.
Oh, there's lava over there.
So I would love to try to get all three of these guys as well. So if I could move like right here and push all these guys and not the Forge Master.
It's a line, so let's see here. You'd have to draw a line from yourself. So it would be like here, which would hit the Forge Master.
Yeah,
or
so like right down
here.
the center. Yeah, right there. Can I do that and hit all three of those guys?
Let me see. 'Cause it's a line. So go either one.
Or if I
the
have to
other.
move a little bit, I still have some movement.
I think
so
I think just the way that these guys are positioned, it would either have to be it's two either way.
So I will get the two closest to the Forge Master, please.
These two.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
In the hope
Yeah.
that they move. Like.
Okay, so you cast Gust of Wind, which lasts up to a minute and takes concentration.
So sorry to go back on this really quick, but since I can't get all three, my other option also was to do the Dust Devil, but even the Dust Devil, if I place the Dust Devil in between here, it won't get all three of these guys without.
They read Dust Devil.
Yeah, because I would rather get them over, because it won't affect them till next round, unfortunately.
Well, then the creature has to end its turn, so
Exactly,
it
yeah.
would go off on their turn. At the end of their
I'll
turn.
do the Gust of Wind. Let's go for it.
Okay. You cast Gust of Wind. They make a Strength saving throw. What's your DC?
It's 14.
That's 14. Bobby Dice. First one fails. Bobby Dice again.
Hey, all right. My
Second
dice are terrible.
one
This is working out.
fails. Okay.
Nice.
All right. Gust of Wind. They're both
This
pushed
is where
back.
we use the Bobby
So
dice.
let's make a little marker because that Gust of Wind is 60 feet and it's continuous. So we'll just remember that there's a 60-foot beam of gust coming from you, like that, and it's important because anyone who's touching it has to use double movement to try and approach you. So both of these guys move back 15 feet. So 5,
15 feet,
10,
okay, great.
15. There's 15. 5, 10, 15. That's 15 that way.
Ooh.
They're blown clear of melee range. Anything else you want to do? Bonus action? movement, anything?
Can I? So if I move up here, will I be in the gust of wind, or does that follow me, or how does that work actually?
It's each creature that starts its turn in the line from now on. Starts its turn in the line must succeed. Oh, so that wouldn't have gone off technically until their turn anyways. So this happens at the beginning of their turn.
All right, so I'll stay right here wherever I was.
So
Right here.
we'll just remember that they're technically still there until their turn.
All right, then that is all.
This one's still in the... I guess they're both still... Oh, no, never mind. Never mind. Beginning of their turn anyways. Okay, Cornelia Rezik.
Okay, I can do with my thing now that I was going to try to do earlier. So I'm going to go ahead and I pull out a spell scroll and I
Okay.
read it aloud, and my voice starts to kind of like echo and like boom throughout the room, and then I slam that spell scroll on the ground, and out of it releases a bunch of like these kind of arcane or like almost like divine, actually like kind of glowing sigils on the ground towards all the creatures around us. And so in a 30-foot, so any creature within 30 feet of me has to make a Constitution saving throw with Destructive Wave, and they take 5d6 thunder damage as well as 5d6 radiant or necrotic damage.
Okay. What was the save? Sorry.
Is a Constitution saving throw.
Con save.
Con save, and the DC is 17 for this.
DC 17. Okay.
You just missed the block.
All right, first one. Fails.
Can I move?
Second
Can I
one.
move just so I can
Fails.
get all
Third
the
one.
guys I can? By the way,
Fails. And you want to move?
I guess just
closer
like
to the
maybe like a
spirit
step,
knocker? You have
step
to
so I can
move
get the black,
2 steps.
the
You're
black
10,
one as
You're
well.
10 feet away. So if you moved here,
Yeah,
okay, yeah, and then
great.
the black one passes.
Okay.
So these 3
All right,
fail.
so let's roll all these dice.
Nice.
Okay. Trust. Meanwhile, you're
Yes.
Let's.
Vacation.
Nice beach, pina
You're a
colada.
Do you like pina coladas?
What would you say is the happiest Trust has ever been?
The happiest Trust has ever been. Probably there was some point when the whole group was together and no one was mortally wounded or dying or paralyzed or stuck in made of stone and rock or being eaten. When we were all just like laughing. You know what? That concert with Steve with the whole crew.
Aw, yeah.
That was pretty banger, and it's a tough time with that and the whole creation of Hot Honey, you know? That was a moment. That was a moment in time.
You stand at a crossroads, Trust. Before
Bye,
you
guys.
is a shimmering
Change our future.
night sky filled
Oh.
with music and a buzz of anticipation, a concert on the horizon. Your group looks to you, the leader of the band. Even Dresden, something about the night air, the buzz, the electricity. You have the ability to go back there with everything you know now. Now, you're not sure if it's a different timeline, it's a different reality, a different space behind you. Heat and sorrow and all of the heaviness that is Aventide, the meat grinder, Elazar. Think about what you could do with everything you know now, the lives you could change.
And then what? I'm thinking about it. Yeah.
Inside, you're feeling drawn to this group. Roll me a Constitution or a Charisma saving throw, DC 20.
I have such a high plus to charisma saving throws, and I am rolling so bad, and I just switched dice 5 times. It's 13.
13. You take a step.
All I needed was a 9.
You take a step towards the boat.
Of course I do.
You stand on the precipice of this other, better place. You know the sand right beneath your feet. That step. There's no coming back from that. You forge forward, not sad, but determined and invigorated. As the noise behind you, the sounds of these snakes and the forge and the spells, the verbal components coming out of Rezik's mouth at the same time, it just starts to fade away. And similarly, the sound of the waves, the hum of the music, and you hear something. As you take a step closer, all of a sudden, your voice, your sense of song, it's there. It was taken from you here, but it's still there. Meanwhile.
Wait. Hold on. One second. One question. So, because my flaming sphere didn't disappear, can I just, like, squeeze out a fart and move it 30 feet?
Roll me a wisdom saving throw, because you're so enthralled by, and this will be another DC 20. You're so enthralled by what's going on that the flaming sphere is maybe an afterthought. God.
Garbage!
It feels like I pick on Daye, but everything picks on Daye. It's not just people, but like the world picks on Daye.
I need Kate to come over here and like eat my dice and
I lick them. I lick them all.
Oh, there's a 20.
Okay. Meanwhile, these snakes start their movement. Whoosh, they're blown to the side. This one, up here near you, Skid, rushes at you again, trying to
Wait,
move.
I didn't do my damage yet, James.
Yeah. Move by you. Roll your damage.
Okay, so it's 20. I did roll it, so it's 20 points of thunder damage.
Okay.
If they fail, it's half of that if they succeeded.
What's the total
And
damage?
then the total, so it's 20 points of thunder and 15 points of radiance, so that'd be 35 altogether.
Okay.
And then also if they fail, they're knocked prone.
Okay. All 3 of these are knocked prone.
Okay, great.
This first one
And
attempts to jump over you, Skid. Again, athletics check. Oh, damn it. It rolled a nat 1. Don't even roll. Don't even roll. It fails. It attacks you.
You didn't want to hear about my 25?
It attacks you. It's
Sorry,
as bad
27.
as I am. You said you have a 20 AC? It misses. All right, this Naga shakes its head, stands up. It was just blown to the side, and then knocked prone, so it stands up. That's half its movement. Tries to move out of the line. 5, 10, 15. And it spits another wave of acid at the Forge Master. and hits this time.
Can I try to step in front of it again?
Well, you kind of moved away from the Forge Master to hit.
Yeah,
the
I
other
wasn't
one.
able to finish my entire turn. I wanted to also go back to the Forge Master after I attacked as well, if that's okay.
Okay, you get 2 opportunity attacks against you by doing that.
Okay, great. Well, wait, why?
Because you're moving within 5 feet, and then you're moving out.
Sorry, I need to look at the map.
You had to move
within 5 feet of
You were,
that.
like,
You had to move,
right on
like,
it.
right here.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, go for it. Whatever. Screw it.
Okay. One of them bites at you.
And that they were knocked out. They were knocked down prone. They were still up, right? For my attack.
They would have been knocked prone
No,
before
they
you
were
moved
knocked
again.
prone, so they still knocked prone, so they have a
Wouldn't be able to
disadvantage.
attack me still, would they?
Yeah,
Oh.
they have disadvantage on their attack. The first one misses with
For
a
snakes,
bite,
they're sort of always
and the
prone,
other
right?
one spits
true.
a line of acid at you. What's your AC?
AC is
Got
18.
Got a 17. Does not hit. So you stand there.
Okay.
So a line of acid at the thing. You step in front of it again.
Actually, sorry, my dex. With mage armor. Sorry, I was incorrect. It is 13 plus dex, which is 2 plus 1, so that's 16. So would it hit with 16?
Yes.
If I have it. Okay.
It would've
So
hit
then I'll
you
use
16.
shield.
Okay.
Now it's 21.
21. Okay. And you're gonna step in front of the attack for this other one.
Yeah.
Okay. So you step in front of this acid blast as it goes off. And you take 22 points of acid damage. Roll roll another Constitution saving throw.
What did it roll for its attack? Was it higher than 21? What did it roll for its attack?
It rolled a 23.
Okay, then yeah, I took 21. All right, that sucks.
But
all
you're
right,
kind of
roll.
stepping in front of it. I was rolling against the Forge Master's AC.
No, yeah, you're good.
Realistically.
Yep. Okay, so 16 plus. So what was you said? Con?
Yeah.
21 then. Oh, sorry, 22.
22. Okay. No adverse effects.
Okay.
This creature, the Black Naga, raises up its little serpent wand thing, and 5 beams of flame come shooting out.
No, it's okay.
I don't like that, so can we...
Sorry, I'm doing the bad thing. What is it? Oh my gosh. I can't do anything right now.
13 plus.
Would another monitor help you?
Yeah, right?
If only I had another monitor.
Oh, I thought it was a level 3.
He has like 5.
Okay.
4 million.
5 rays of fire come flying out of this thing at you, Kelwise.
Oh, super.
It's gonna roll.
Cornelia's kind of in the way, though.
What's your AC? Well, it kind of
Sure.
they go up.
I'm
It
sure.
does the episode 8 thing where the bolts curve, because that
Cool.
makes it better.
I heard
What's
that
your armor
co-op.
My AC is 19.
19. Okay, so it has a plus. Okay, it's gonna roll 5 times against you.
Super.
First one hits.
Can I jump in the way of it?
Second one, no, unfortunately, you're not tall enough for this one. The second one misses. Third one misses. Fourth one misses. These are all Bobby dice. The one that hit was not.
Hey,
Let's
oh my
go!
Fifth
they
one
reliably
misses.
suck.
What the? What is that?
And
I rolled
short.
a 3, a 4, a 4, a 3, and a 2.
Oh, yeah.
Keep those
3
dice.
and a 2. No, minus one of those. The first one was a 19. So 19, a 3, a 4, a 4, and a 2. Is that what it said? Anywho. I don't know what I'm doing.
And by the way, James,
Take 7 points
did-
of fire
did-
damage. What?
Did my spell Destructive Wave cause any kind of concentration spells to turn off?
I've been rolling
by the way?
concentration.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
Is that everybody? No, these guys didn't go yet. These guys both stand up. Look at you, Rezik. Not super happy with you. And both of them lunge at you with fangs.
Okay. Copy that.
First one rolls a 20, which does not hit. The second one rolls
Shield.
23.
That's gonna hit.
Uh-oh. I messed up again. Okay.
All right, you messed
All right,
up,
you
so
take
I'm not
14
hurt.
points
Awesome.
of piercing damage.
Okay.
Take roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okie dokie. That's a 19.
A 19. Okay. No more adverse effects seem to affect you.
Okay.
Immediately, even louder, the whole room starts to shake as that third swing comes through. Immediately, Skid.
Just out of curiosity, did I miss me dying or disappearing?
You're under the thing. Tried to move
Oh,
past
got
you.
it.
I'm sorry.
I was like,
it should be under you.
You're good.
There. It was like.
I am going to look at the snake.
Look at it. Look at it.
Listen, I tried to reason with you, and you wouldn't listen. So now I'm getting angry as I begin to blow up, and my eyes turn red, and I turn into a very angry bunny.
Okay. You
As
guys
I
all
rage.
notice the air changes as Skid,
I don't.
your fur starts to. Those of you who matter notice that Skid's fur starts to
Take it
turn like a
back.
deep reddish color.
Oh,
Yeah, I just fluff up, and my eyes get all red as I'm raging. And as I am raging,
Okay.
I'm going to smack this stupid snake in front of me. That is a 17.
17 hits.
Let's
Nice.
freaking go, brother.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Oh gosh. That is a blank plus blank. That is a 11.
11 points of damage. Okay.
Nice.
And I'm gonna hit it again.
All right.
Get it.
Not
Hit it
much
again.
else to do when you're a barbarian. Just smack things. That's all. Ugh, and roll really poorly. That is a 13.
13 does not hit. Would you like to use a bonus action for a third attack?
I've used my bonus action to rage.
Oh. Well.
You want? Yeah, I would love to have a second bonus action.
No, I just wanted to know if you'd like to. Like, it would be nice
Yeah.
if you could, but you can't. So.
That would be so fun.
I didn't know rage was a bonus action. I should have known.
That's a bonus action. Enter a rage for up to 1 minute.
I see. Okay. So next round you'll get your third attack.
But if it's
Kelwise.
not in your game.
Yeah.
Kelwise, you're a little
God.
singy.
Yeah, but you know, just a little. It's not too bad.
Yeah. Could've been
So
a
I
lot
take a step
worse.
over to not hit Cornelia with the arrows that I start to shoot at the black snaky guy directly to the
Okay.
south. First one of those arrows. 17 to hit.
17 does not hit.
Eek.
One of those snake heads on the trident lashes out and bites the arrow out of the air.
Ugh. I don't like it. So I'll shoot at him again for a
Man, oh man.
30.
30 hits.
That's gonna be. Good rolls. 22 points of damage.
22 points of damage. Holy cow. Okay. You shoot this thing, and the arrow just really hits home, and it kind of staggers the creature. It staggers, but then its eyes turn this almost deeper red color as it just pinpoints you, Kelwise.
And I hide behind Cornelia.
Okay.
And that's
Just kind of.
That's it for my turn. Yeah.
Okay. Cornelia, it's your turn. Oh,
Try not to move.
these things. Oh yeah, no. You still have your wind gust going, but it's when they start their turn. They get blown off.
All right, I will just creep up on this guy. Do I get sneak attack? Because he's right next to.
You do.
And last round I was trying to word to you. I did a bonus action. I have 2 daggers out right now. And I will stab. Stab. The first one hits.
Okay.
Sorry, I just hate D&D Beyond. Why can't I never find my shit? 16.
16 points of damage.
Somehow that looks like a 16 to hit.
Well, that's clearly a 17.
16 does it hits.
Okay, cool. And so that will be 7 plus 14, so 21.
21 on the first attack.
Nice.
And then my other little guy. So it's still that right there. 17 to hit.
17 hits.
And I think that's without the bonus damage, right? So it's just 3 points.
D4. Yeah. 3 points.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
And
this
then
one you're attacking looks pretty rough. It's not dead. It's still.
All right. Cool.
But it's just covered in wounds and blood and gore and viscera.
I'm gonna back up to right here.
Okay. It's going to try and lash.
You
out at
cannot because I have,
you have mobility, that's right.
mobile, whatever that is.
That's right. You have to know the name of it, or it doesn't count. No. Okay. Rezik.
Oh man. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting low on health here. I'm gonna go ahead and get the caterpillar cocoon out, smash it. I'm gonna turn myself into something. Let's go. I'll polymorph myself into a pretty big space. So let's just do a T-Rex. Fuck it.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Turn into a T-Rex.
Pretty sure I can do that. Because I'm level 9? Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, have
CR.
you seen a T-Rex?
Level
Don't you have
9?
to be able to see
Monster
it first, or
by
is that something else?
Who's seen a T-Rex?
Yeah.
Well, that was like the limitation of the spell. Sometimes people say, I think. But
Okay, I can do a T-Rex. But yeah, I don't know if I've seen it. Let's see what this says in the spell here.
I mean, it's
so-
fine. You're a T-Rex.
Okay. Okay. All right.
I
So
mean,
yeah, I'm a T-Rex.
I'm pretty sure that was like one of the limitations, but people are like, I hunt for a T-Rex. I just need to see one once and we're good. I'll dip. You're like, okay.
Yeah. So I'll just change. I'll change into a T-Rex and I'll let out like a huge roar and then wrap my kind of tail around the forge to kind of protect them and just kind of look at the snake creatures and just kind of get ready.
All right, you hunker down.
Get ready.
Get ready.
Oh, I've seen a T-Rex.
We
It's that
might have. We've
time
seen a lot of
again.
crazy shit.
Really familiar.
Rezik painted one once and said, "Look there, I've seen it."
I imagined this creature. I don't know.
Trust.
Yeah.
You stand on the precipice of immense opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Behind you, what looks like a slight glimmer of hope. As you recall, Elazar himself being so powerful that your knees nearly buckled on sight as he murdered not only Dresden
they just
and
do that per week.
yeah, could have just been your bum knee. Hard to tell, right? Sometimes it clicks when it's cold outside. And that's what you're up against right now. Even if you make it there in time, I mean, what is there to do when that is what's coming, right? Would you stand in front of a warhorse as it charges down the beach? Questions. In front of you, opportunity.
What's a horse?
Yeah, a war clop.
There we go.
These large, sometimes 5-legged beings. You have a real opportunity, and there's no telling that this isn't the same timeline, just a different time. You might be able to exact great change on the outcomes.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to take that last step forward.
It doesn't. I'm confused on if I have a choice right now.
You have a choice.
You were making me roll, so I don't know.
You have a
if,
choice
like...
to step. You feel compelled to step, but if you want to step, you can. But if you want to try and tear yourself away from this opportunity, you would have to really muster up an intense amount.
Is there? I can see it I'm looking at. Is it like a mirage, or am I actually looking at us?
You're looking at the best night of your life right now.
Right. So we're
you're leaving the boathouse that led onto the beach where your trusty new ship with that giant Oki-Kanuka horn sticks out, maybe for the first time. It was kind of one of your maiden voyages with that thing. I mean, you kind of tested it first, but it was a little jank. And if you remember at the night, I mean, you had practiced with Steve, and Steve has his electric lutar and his medieval speakers ready to go, Magica speakers.
Yeah.
And this was a night that even Cullen, and it was the night that you rallied the entire populace of Edder's End. And you remember that they came together. Many of them died that night just because, again, you had no idea what you were walking into, but you guys succeeded. And so many of those people now have futures, whereas they were stuck in the Sunfire Archipelago forever.
Yeah. I'm gonna...
So you can take the step, or you can try and turn away.
I'm gonna yell loudly. I'm gonna yell loudly as I try to take a step back.
Okay.
I'm gonna loudly just be screaming like... Don't let Tristan and Steve go charging into doors of Elazar without more protection!
Okay.
Also, Trust don't cast magic with wild magic! Don't do it! Don't ever do that! Don't ever do that! One!
Roll a d20.
Uh-huh.
Add your charisma save. And why don't you send it to me in Discord?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my.
Okay.
What is happening?
I don't know if I like this.
Oh, yeah.
I'm actually having her. I forgot that I'm a part of the reason why Pup died, and I'm like, oh, I could save Pup.
No, everything you're doing is great, but I'm just like, what is
killing it.
this?
Where's Jaymes? Where are you? Where? Oh, there you are.
Okay. Meanwhile, back in the trenches. Skid.
Hello. Is it not their turn?
It's their turn. I was like, wait a minute.
I mean,
These two.
no, I did this again. No, I'll take the extra bonus action.
No, I was just gonna say
It's their
Skid.
turn.
Skid, great character development. Having fun. They both pass their saves this time, their strength saves. So they're not blown away with the gust of wind.
Damn.
All three of these dive at you. The T-Rex. What's your AC?
Rezic.
13.
13.
Rezic.
Okay. The first one hits. The second one hits, and the third one hits.
Res,
Right.
if you will.
Roll 3
Brilliant.
Constitution saving throws, as all three of them
Constitution saving
bite
throws.
into your
Okay.
body.
Con is 4. Okay, so 20, 21, 21, 16.
Okay. You take 70 points of piercing damage.
Oof. Okay.
And that creature with the snakes on the trident, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, moves here, points that trident at you, Kelwise, and 3 snake heads shoot out from them, attempting to bite you. That is a 22, a nat 1, and a 25.
Worth noting, actually it doesn't matter. I have multi-attack defense, so I add +4 to my AC, but that only brings it up to a 23. So you hit twice anyway.
Multi-attack defense?
Yeah, it's a perk of being a level 9.
Oh. Oh, so after the first attack.
After the first attack.
Okay. So
But it doesn't matter anyway.
2 of them hit and 1 of them misses. They deal. Roll me 2 Constitution saving throws. You take 48 points of piercing damage as these things just turn into these massive snakes and bite at you.
One is a 8, one is a 6.
Oof. Oof.
48 points.
48. And you feel this poison start to burn you from the inside out. And you take another 20 points of poison damage. And
Is
you are
it
now
poison or acid?
you are-
Poison?
well, acid. It's poison. It's a poison. I
Okay.
said acid.
Doesn't matter anyway. I am down.
Okay.
Oh,
And you notice, all of you guys notice, Kelwise goes down, but not only does it go down, his whole body starts to thrum with this purplish, dark, almost deathly black color.
Mm.
Seems
good.
bad.
And as you see him go down, even louder, this place shakes like crazy. There is 1 artifact left on the forge. Skid.
Alright. Well. Really doing my best here with this singular snake. I'm so mad in real life and also in game, and I'm gonna hit it.
Okay.
I hope. 21.
21 hits.
That is 8 plus 6 equals 14.
14 points of damage. Okay.
I smack it. Then I look at it, and I'm gonna smack it again.
Okay. I look away, and then I look
Smack
at
it.
it again.
That is a 22.
22 hits.
Ugh. Terrible. 12.
12.
I'm rolling doo-doo
Pretty
damage. I rolled a
bad,
3.
but it's still up.
We'll take anything right now.
Ugh.
Whatever you got.
And I just... So about that fun little bonus from last time.
Would you like to use your bonus action to attack again?
I sure would.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
I would love this free thing that you're giving me for some reason.
Aren't you a berserker?
It doesn't say that in my thing.
Isn't that reckless attacker or something like that? Berserker rage or something like
Yeah,
that?
I am passive the berserker. I can
It's like your
frenzy.
first thing.
Yeah, frenzy. While I'm frenzy, make a single melee, but oh yeah. Oops. Yeah, I would like to frenzy.
Okay.
But then, okay, that one does not give me
It
the...
does, but we
exact-
said that you can roll at the end of your rage to see if it affects you or not. We said we were going to give you a chance to avoid the fatigue. Because I
Yeah.
didn't like that it automatically fatigued you.
But now I don't see that at all in this description.
Oh, well, I don't know. Maybe they changed it in the sense, in the new one.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Okay.
That is a 25 to hit.
Nice.
25 to hit. That hits.
Yep. Swag. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, that is a... How much do I add? 3 plus 11 is 14 plus 6 is 20.
And it dies.
Thank.
Nice.
I just like over the head. Ah! And I am going to go over, help out Rezik on my next turn. For my movement.
Okay.
Move here, is I gonna donk up any of your stuff?
Kelwise,
No.
roll me
You're good.
a death saving throw, which don't tell me what it is, and also roll me a constitution saving throw.
Sorry, Rezik. Or not Rezik, sorry, Kelwise, I'm
Oh,
too far to help.
Do I tell you what the Constitution
The
saving
con,
throw is?
yeah, the con saving throw,
Okay.
yes.
17.
Okay. No ill effects, but the poison still rages through your veins. Kelwise, Cornelia.
Yes. If I do my cure wounds, I have scroll. Will it stabilize Kelwise?
Yes.
And then does that cancel the wind as well, or no?
No.
If it's a scroll, okay, perfect. So I'll do that then. Do I have to be right next to him? I can move over
Yeah,
here.
you have
if
to
I
be
need
within 5 feet. Yeah.
All right, I will cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Nice.
You cure wounds on
Kelwise.
Kelwise. Okay. You get what? 1d8 plus 1?
Oh yeah, so I wasn't sure if he actually got any hit points back or if it would just stabilize him. So I will tell you what you get right now, Kelwise.
Okay. And Rezik, you're next.
Awesome.
And then I actually will just, since that guy's throwing out situations, I'm gonna hide back here. Do I get any cover from this snake guy right here?
Sure. If you're ducking behind it. Sure.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. So Kelwise, you come to feeling just god awful. You have 1 level of exhaustion from falling down.
Boy.
3 + 3.
But you are no longer dying. That is Cornelia's turn. Rezik, your turn.
Okay. So yeah, Rezik T-Rex. So like as like Skid like slams that final blow on that snake over there and like screams, just behind, like the camera kind of like goes behind and sees like the T-Rex also like kind of lets out like a vicious roar, and it kind of like pans in, and then you just see it like start to attack like crazy. So it goes down on let's say the guy on my I guess right. So I guess the guy on the left side of the screen. It's the guy on the far left
2
of the screen.
Okay.
I'm gonna attack him with a bite.
Okay. Roll an attack.
So that's roll attack. Okay. What is it to? Oh, it's plus 10. Damn. So that's 19 to hit.
A 19 hits.
Then 4d12 plus 7 for that. So 4. Was it 4d12? Okay, 4d12. Okay, 4d12 is going to be 19 plus 7, so that's 26
points of damage.
piercing damage.
Okay.
And then, is he down?
No. This guy hasn't been hit
Okay.
yet.
He hasn't been hit yet. Okay. Is the guy on my right, like, does he look super weak? Who looks the weakest?
Yeah, so this guy down here, the one in your character's left, technically, on the right side of the screen, he's pretty worse for wear.
Okay, so I'm gonna like bite on that dude and then like use my tail to like slam on the guy behind me. So I'm gonna do a tail attack.
So are you gonna release your tail from covering the Forge Master?
Oh, good. Can I? Well, yeah, I guess I can't do both, huh? Good. That's good DMing right there. Good. No, I'm gonna keep protecting the Forge Master.
Okay. Yeah,
So I
and
won't
you
do
have
tail
her
attack.
completely covered. This massive tail has wrapped around. It's very snake-like.
Yep.
Fitting.
Okay. That's all I got.
Okay. Poof! Trust. You're hit with heat. You jump down and poof, you're there. You're back. You feel
Holy shit!
a tinge of. You just feel a little tinge of like
Holy shit.
sadness.
Yeah, there's a single tear running down my hat.
Yeah, and no one can tell it's
Face.
sweat, but you know.
See, Rezik's a T-Rex again. Excellent. All right. I'm gonna cast Bane on the black snake.
Okay. Cast Bane. You gonna use any other targets? I think you can do 3 targets, right?
Oh, I can up to 3 creatures. Hello? Yeah. Then I will do the black snake and then 2 of the green snakes that Rezik's not blocking.
Okay. The black snake passes. The 2 green snakes fail.
Okay.
So we'll mark them as. Oops. Put a little. Oh, that says dead. Whatever. We're gonna give them a little. A little icon to show that they're
Okay.
banging.
All right. And then with my bonus action, I'd like to ram that sphere into that snake's butt.
Okay. Sphere. 1 sphere coming in. Hot.
Literally.
Why can't I grab it? Oh no. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Well, you ram it into the butt, and I'm just gonna do what I should have done in the beginning, and there we go. So boom, you ram it. It takes a dexterity saving throw, which it fails.
Yay!
It takes the full 2d6.
Yay!
Ah, freaking. Okay, bye, that dice. Sure. Great. That's for 9 damage.
9
Nice.
damage.
Welcome to my night.
Well, I mean, I only had 2d6. So that was pretty good for that.
Pretty good.
Okay. These snakes stand up. Where's your air wave going? Because it really can't. I mean, you can point it in any direction, but like.
Oh, that's what I was wondering. So I would stay here then if I have to leave it coming from me, so that it.
I mean, you can push it like a different direction if you don't want to hit your friends and stuff like that. You can like move it around. I think.
Well, actually, then can I redirect it toward the black one?
Yes. Okay, the black one makes a save against it and passes.
But it looks cool doing it.
But now it's head flaps. I don't know what we call those things. I'm sure there's a name for them, but the whatever.
Head flaps.
Head flaps are just like. Thank you very much for the bits. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
I did. I put it on the map layer. I think tangent. It sees you casting, and this time takes that 3-headed snake and points it at you, Cornelia.
Oh,
Good luck.
It worked out.
What's your AC?
20.
20. First attack hits. Second attack hits. The third attack misses.
Are they dex attacks, or are they just... Can I know what he hit? Because I might cast shield then, so that he doesn't hit me.
You can cast shield, but I don't think it's I think it's before you know. Shield. Against the triggering attack. An invisible barrier till the start of your next turn. So it's just a reaction when you are hit by an attack. So it doesn't say, it tells you what the attack is, so it's a gamble.
I'll do it.
You'll do it? Okay. One of the attacks bounces off, but the other one still hits. Roll me 1 Constitution saving throw. You take
16.
13 points of piercing damage. A 16. Okay. And you take no other ill effects.
Woohoo!
I know. Jason gets like
Is that all
bear
you
blasted.
got, Snake?
These 3 all jump on you, Rezik, to try and.
By the way, sorry, James. I forgot to mention earlier when the T-Rex attack when they bite, if they do it successfully, they grapple the creature they bite. They can make let's see, they're restrained. Check? Yeah, like a grapple check kind of thing.
Okay.
I don't know when they make the roll for that,
like
but
7 million things open. Let's see. And if the target is medium or smaller, well, they're actually large.
Oh, they're large.
But
okay.
They can still be
Never
grappled.
mind.
Until the grapple ends, the target is restrained. Okay, so the target is restrained. It tries to make a DC 17 escape check, which it nat 20s. So it escapes, but that's its action, I believe, to do that. So it doesn't have to attack. So the other 2 attack at you. Your AC is 13.
Yes.
And they both miss.
Ooh.
Yikes.
Okay.
Yucky.
No, that's great.
You gear up, Skid. You get ready to just smack this thing.
Wow.
You raise your hammer, and as you swing, almost in time, you hear at the exact same time. Where's the thing? And they all turn into this like shimmering golden mist and disappear as the last strike hits the forge.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
Golf clap.
I like the arrow on the flaming spear.
This better be a sick ass item.
I'm just gonna sit down and silently weep.
I go over, put my tail around Trust, just like kind of like it's gonna be okay.
All right, Jason, you roll the D10. Who do you guys feel has the luckiest aura right now? Trust.
Not me.
Trust. I
Nope.
need you to roll a D10
She
Shit.
just picks for us.
Plus,
Let's pick trust. Let's
plus
pick trust.
5.
A D. Which dice, guys? Which ones?
The D10.
Not Bobby
Which
ones.
of them?
Which one of those has been have I eaten?
None of them.
Really?
That's
really,
unfortunate.
really?
Jason's dice? No.
I feel like you've eaten all of our dice at some point.
I think so.
And Bobby, Kate, and Melissa, grab
That's
percentile
an
dice.
8. That's a 12.
Grab percentile dice. Okay.
What the hell?
Dice.
What does a D10 look like? What?
Please, it's the
I don't
It
think
has
I
the
have
10.
any
It's the one with the
here.
10 sides.
You could roll 100.
That's very helpful.
it has a big 0 on it. There's only one dice that has a 0.
It looks like a diamond. It looks like a D8 with 2
Here,
more sides.
I'm showing.
I guess I don't have one in the set. I must have. I don't know what I did with it. Okay, I'll look for other. Okay, here's one. A D10 plus 5. You said
Plus 5.
2 plus 5. 7.
That's where we started. Do not tell me that 6 more friggin' snakes drop from the ceiling.
All 3 of you guys roll me percentile dice.
Okay.
Sherlock
37.
Fox. Fantastic.
88.
Sherlock Fox. Thanks. 87,
30.
88?
37.
Oh, 88. All right, we're going to go with 88. What is an 88?
88's the really good one where we win and level up.
Sounds like a level up, yeah.
We get the God Killer sword.
And we just got rated, so it has to be extra good and lucky.
Yeah,
That's-
it's
I mean,
we don't make the rules.
we. Yeah, makes sense.
Oh, James does.
You guys get a bag
The
of
essence
holding.
of a melee
let me have
weapon appears. You all know
No one
this.
wants that.
It's strange. And it's there right in front of you for whoever wants to grab it.
The
And-
essence of a weapon?
Yes. It could be any weapon. Anything you think and touch, it becomes that with whatever magical properties come with it.
I have a cursed weapon. I can't touch anything.
Whoa.
I am cursed. I can't touch anything.
Rezik
All right,
wouldn't
Cal
use a
wants
melee
Cornelia.
weapon. I am a ranged person.
And you already have a sick ranged weapon, right?
Yeah. We'll see if I ever get to use it again, but yeah. I think
Alright,
it's got like 1 charge left in it.
Oh, so you're gonna need a new one.
Oh.
Well, it would recuperate if we were given a chance to rest at any point in time, but since it's been several sessions and we don't get that anymore, it doesn't really.
So maybe you should touch it. So that way you'll have another cool ranged
you know what?
weapon.
You know what? If you guys don't need a melee weapon, it morphs and it's weird. You were wrong. It was not a melee weapon.
It's wrong.
Wait, I would take one, but I have my dagger and I have a crossbow thing. Not that the
okay,
dagger's
well, you
done
know
me
what?
The DM's like, oh,
This is
I
why,
forced the loser to
Okay,
roll
the
for
3 of you
this,
guys
so
roll
I take
another,
it back.
what's this
Percentage.
do?
Percentile.
I mean, Kate would love to see what kind of melee weapons there is, but I I have that cursed one,
I mean,
which
it
does.
was, it was
Yeah.
so good. It was so
And
so
I'm
good,
an
but
optimist
now,
with this
now it's
tool.
gone.
Reroll.
Why did you take it? I rolled a 21.
Okay.
21.
So
We're rolling the percentile again.
Yeah, roll a percentile again.
35.
I rolled zeros on both. I rolled 2 0 0 0 3 zeros.
That's 100.
Is it 100?
100.
That's
Yeah, okay.
100.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
3 zeros is 100, not 1
Yeah, I
0
think-
0 0. That makes sense.
Okay, wow.
That's crazy. I rolled
What even
both
is this
8s
thing?
and then I rolled both zeros.
What does 100 get us?
Probably the God Killer sword plus a level up, I would imagine.
God Killer, yeah, yes. And also the 4th tome. Sweet, awesome. Let's move on.
They call it Insta Smite. Point at it and it dies, whatever it is.
Like a
God. Okay.
wand
well,
of disintegration, but it has like infinite charges.
Oh man.
He's making up stuff right now.
Look at him.
a tome
like my wand of disintegration?
appears.
Don't you
What?
say weird.
A
do
very
you say?
similar tome appears. A copy, but looks like a faithful copy of another book.
We don't
As
want
you
that.
receive the 4th
Reroll.
of the books of 4.
Oh shit, that just saved us a lot of time.
Yeah. I'm saying we don't want
sorry.
it, Cornelia.
I'm sorry, guys. It ended up being a magical book for me, but
You're not sorry.
cool.
You should just fought the dragon. Damn it.
Blacksmith forged a book.
Now that we have the book, what if we just go try to befriend the dragon and get him our side? I have the helmet,
Yeah.
learning languages.
Maybe he'll help us fight at the end.
Are you
Maybe
good?
he'll help us go in the water. Don't we have to go to like in the
I'll be
caverns
fine.
and walk?
Give me a few.
You wanna? And I'm still like pretty puffed up and like still probably coming down from my rage at this point. So if you
Okay.
want like a giant fluffy,
I do. I really do. I'm gonna sob into some fluffy fur for a little bit.
As you stand around the Forge Master, she looks to all of you. Forge, the Forge Master. She gives a weird, toothy smile as her spirit seems to move on to the Source Heart.
Oh.
And that's what we're going to pick up
Did we
next
just
time.
give her her last deed? Her unfinished deed?
just
Yeah. She had unfinished business, and forging a book
A book.
was it.
Her 100 master.
you've never done that
You
before.
gotta say that's pretty freaking impressive.
You just see a T-Rex with tiny little arms just going flipping through this little book, just trying to figure it out.
Oh, tore it. Oh, I can't read anymore. Thank you so much, everyone who's hanging out and
Oh my
watching.
gosh.
We're gonna go on a little hiatus break. I actually don't know. We'll have to see. For everyone, you could keep Athens in your mind. We're gonna go visit my family's, or my wife's family in Athens, and it's on fire right now. So,
Really?
we'll see if there's an Athens to visit at this rate. So, we will
Have fun in Georgia.
Yeah, right. So if we do, we'll be gone
it's
for the
available?
next 3 weeks. Well, I'll be gone for the next 3 weeks. So we'll pick back up in August, I think. But if not, I will keep it updated on the Discord. Join the Discord if anyone you want D&D memes. That's pretty much what we do. That's my life. That's what keeps me going through the week. But other than that, thank you everyone for hanging out. We'll be back next time, whenever that is.
Thank
Hopefully
you.
it's in 3
Sweet
weeks.
dreams.
But take care of yourself, take care of each other, and we'll see you next time on -1 Charisma. Good night, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye,
We got all
night.
4!